This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in South Richmond. Today we're going to take a look at a 2-bedroom, 1-bath bungalow. This bungalow is located in an interesting location here in Richmond. We have a side street that intersects another residential street, and the interesting thing about it is here to the right we can see a combination of capes and older homes, and then right across the side street, which is right here in the middle of the frame, we then transition to brick ranch style homes. And typically what has happened in the past is that was probably vacant land or at some point wooded area, and then a developer bought it and developed those homes, and of course did the similar style, a style that is a little bit different, of course, than the block that we're going to look at. One of the things that happens when demand slows is that sellers get more flexible. And when I say more flexible, I've talked about this before, concessions are something that typically we see come back into fashion. And concessions can be anything from home warranty to seller paying closing costs. One of the less popular but very effective concessions for a buyer is what we call a buy down. And a buy down can also be known as a seller paying points. And points are basically prepaid interest. And 1 point is 1% of the loan amount. So for an example, if we have a home with a loan of $200,000, 1 point would be $2,000. Now, if a seller decides, hey, I want to help out the buyer and pay a point, that means $2,000 would go to the lender and it would reduce the interest rate. When we reduce the interest rate on a loan, we of course reduce the monthly payments. So it is a way to get a lower interest rate as an incentive, and that incentive of course is paid by the seller. So this seller is offering that as a concession, but there's nothing that says that that cannot be requested. If you are a buyer and you're working with a smart buyer's agent and they know that monthly payment is very important to you, that suggestion can be made, and then the offer could be structured to where the seller pays a point or two to reduce your interest rate, therefore reducing your monthly payment. Also, there is the ability to do an ARM, an adjustable rate mortgage. Now, they have not been very popular. In the past 7-8 years, it's been easier to find an 8-track player on a college campus than it has been to find an ARM. People are just not interested in them. That's going to change more than likely because of the uptick in interest rates. Now, it's important to remember interest rates are not forever. You always have the ability in the future to refinance. When rates drop, assuming that you maintain a acceptable credit score, and of course income and debt numbers make sense, you can always move forward with refinance in the future. Now, there is a cost to refinance, but if you're going to be in the property for a period of time, it many times will make sense to go ahead and do so. Okay, we can see here all the heavy trucks and school buses and everything coming by just as I'm trying to do my little commentary. But we can see that the city has come through and they are currently improving the sidewalks here. And of course, they'll be gone by the time this home sells, but it's nice to know that you're going to have some nice level sidewalks that are in good repair in the near future. Really cute exterior here in this home. I love the fact that we get that front porch, and we've got a good looking roof. They did some nice styling here on this porch. So they definitely gave it a nice curb appeal. I'm going to let you see what the streetscape looks like here. We've got some other homes here in the area that have been nicely renovated as well. And let's go on and take a look at this staged home. Pat's World Staging was actually the stager, and Pat did a great job here on this home. I've seen his or her work before, and they really can bring a home to life here with the staging. One of the first things I noticed is we've got some very good looking wood floors. They have been refinished very nicely. and definitely brought them back to life. We do have replacement windows in this home. They installed a ceiling fan. And let's start here on our bedroom wing. All right, this is going to be the front bedroom. And we have a bed in place. That looks like it's about a full-size bed, just to give you an idea of the space. We've got enough space there for a nightstand on either side. And remember, we've got wood floors throughout this home, no carpet. So if you are an allergy sufferer, you won't have to deal with carpet. Now, they put this closet in, but there's also a second closet. And I believe what happened was when they originally built this home, this was the original closet. So they had to come in order to give it central heat and air. And of course, they used this for our ductwork. So they then installed a second closet, which is the one that we just saw. Okay, our heating and air is modern central heat and air. There's our thermostat. Our linen closet, conveniently located right here next to the bathroom. They did a great job here on this bathroom. Love the decorative tile on the floor. We have the pedestal sink and of course nice modern fixtures. To the right is going to be ceramic tile here all the way to the ceiling. Nice oversized shower head, and all this is just so clean and new. It shows absolutely beautifully. All right, let's take a look at our second bedroom. It is here to the right. Very nicely done. This is a great size if someone is just starting out and they don't want to throw their money away on rent and get into a home, build some equity. And then of course, this would be a prime property if somebody spent some time here, and then when it's time to upgrade, they could either sell, take their equity towards the next property, or just simply hold on to it as an investment property. Now, when rents go up significantly, of course, landlords benefit from that. A landlord is going to have a mortgage payment that is typically going to be very low compared to what they can get on rental income. And there's ways to leverage that to set up a business entity and get all types of tax breaks and other advantages that you would not get without rental property. And so there's a number of ways that can benefit you. A good tax professional or financial expert can give you much more guidance on how to leverage that. All right, here we are in our beautiful open kitchen. Love what they did here. We of course have that beautiful granite, a smooth top, stainless, double bowl sink, and our GE microwave is in place. We've got a nice complement of cabinets, a stainless dishwasher. Your refrigerator will go right here in the middle of the frame. And then we are nice and open to our dining area. Now, they of course opened this up. We can tell here we had a header. So there was a wall here. This actually may have been an additional bedroom. That was very common. Sometimes they would actually use this room as a flex room. They would have a closet in it, but they'd have a door leading from the kitchen through into that room. And then someone could use it either as a formal dining room or as a bedroom. So that was very common with older homes. Okay, we transition now into our mudroom area. Your washer and dryer would go right there. You've got a little bit of room for storage if you wanted to put some cabinets up. And then here on this side, you could perhaps put a bench here and have a drop zone come in from the back door and storage place for shoes and boots and make it very, very convenient. All right, we of course just saw the backyard. I love that we have a little patio area there illustrated by the chairs. In the very back, I didn't mention this earlier, but we do have a kennel area there. So if you had a four-legged friend, they could have their own dedicated space back there. And then of course, good amount of space here in this yard. So really like what I see here. This is really cute if somebody doesn't need a whole lot of space, but yet want something nice, something that's renovated, something that has some style and good newer systems. This house has it all. If you have any questions about this or any other home on the market, my name is Max Williams. It would be an honor for me to help. I can be reached on Facebook under Richmond Area Foreclosures. On YouTube, I can be reached under Max Williams Realtor. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for taking the tour. I appreciate you. Be safe. Have a great day.